Good afternoon, Twitch. My name's Alloway, and welcome to some Stellar Blade gameplay. It's been ages since I've actually streamed this game, all three playthroughs, and I obviously didn't stream when the uh, Nier Automata DLC was released for this game, but with the Nikke collab around the corner, I thought I'd prepare myself by getting to the point in the game where I had access to all of the to the Great Desert and the all of that. I am kind of behind. That's my last playthrough. I just finished a playthrough where I was dressed up as 2B, so it's gonna be quite of an adventure playing catch up. Oh, I completely forgot about this. Okay.
ID card. Let's keep it for now.
Honestly, for the life of me, I do not remember some of these segments, even though I have played this game into oblivion at this point. I kept up with most of the updates, got all the outfits. Obviously, the Nier Automata DLC when that dropped. I don't remember what difficulty am I playing on. Oh well. Bit of a waste, but it's relatively easy to get that energy back, so it's not too bad.
Look, there's a generator here.
I think what I want to do is just power through the story as much as I can and try to get to the Great Desert
Lift should work now.
right before I gotta get to I'm gonna get this wrong. Altesslavar. And then I'll maybe do another stream where I just pick off as many side quests as I can, including notice board quests, just because
Wow. What a view.
God, I wish photo mode let me zoom out.
I wonder what it looked like before the war.
What do you think it looked like?
Well, probably upright buildings, well-manicured flora, and living people.
That's it? You have no imagination. Then again, I guess you've never been here before. Imagine bustling streets, crystal clean air, and people...
That's a nice shot. Do I have the option to remove the drone in the cutscene? I doubt it. That's fine.
smiling everywhere you look.
Have you ever seen something like that before, Adam?
Yes, a long time ago. Eve, are you ready to leave?
I just wanted to imagine what you were telling me. It's hard to imagine. Let's go.
Okay. That's how you do that. I've seen a few folks use that in the combos. Not really my style, though. Damn. God knows I never did learn all the combos. Okay. Honestly, I could do without the loot. Kind of sad that most of the costumes in later updates didn't require you to go to a crafting point and sacrifice polymer materials.
Let's
Yeah,
learn where
good
you
enough for
place
me.
the structure.
I mean, it would be nice to destroy a few more. To destroy these walls, but I don't need to.
Excellent. We're almost there. We'll find the Alpha as soon as we get through this place.
I'm probably also going to skip through most of the side stuff if I can help it. That is, if I don't accidentally go the right way.
It's collapsing! Do you think you could come down here?
Not for the life of me. I believe down might have been the correct way. Right? Oh no. I gotta remember at this point in the game, you're not even supposed to have double jump. The most you have is a normal jump and a dash. Or a, yeah, like a dash ability. I don't think there was a need to... Also, at one point, I picked up every single little bit of data, including including all the data sticks, so I don't even bother with those really that much anymore. Didn't have to open no floodgates.
Let's take
I
a
know I
short break
did.
here.
Maybe I did.
We have to open the valve to supply water.
Which one was it? I think it was this one here.
That's it. That's our key.
Not like we need to use a key.
There isn't enough water. Hold on. You have to dive down to open a different valve. You'll need a key here, too.
No, great. I don't remember where I found the key for this one. Unless it was on this guy.
We found the key!
Oh, how convenient.
This should be enough. You can get out by going back to where you started. This way.
I'm kind of sad that Eve doesn't really have like a swan diving animation like Lara Croft does in OG Tomb Raider.
The exit's to the right. We're almost there. We're finally outside. See that crater over there? That area is Alpha Nativa territory.
What's a drop pod doing there?
It was abandoned a long time ago. Matter of fact, it's what made this crater.
Wait, that's a 5th Airborne Squad drop pod.
Let's take a closer look.
Take that. I never really messed with photo mode before it came out for this game. But now that they have it, I've been making a lot of action shots to use for wallpapers on my phone.
Eve, it's pretty faint, but I'm picking up a distress signal coming from that drop pod.
That means...
There might still be survivors.
Really?
I can't say for sure, and the Alpha Nativa could appear at any moment. So let's make sure we're well prepared. Let's see what's here.
Wait. I hear something.
Eve, look up!
Sorry. It becomes quite obvious that... What difficulty am I on? Why in later, This is normal difficulty? This is easy for normal difficulty. But then again, I'm not... I'm like 4 plus NGs with fully stacked out gear, so... That's no surprise.
My goodness. I can't believe this.
This is the Alpha Natiba. You can tell by looking at its core.
An Alpha Core. If she were... Eve.
Hmm?
There's something you need to know. The truth is...
Hello? Here! Can somebody rescue me?
A
Please?
human voice?
In the pod.
If you're there, please help.
What the? A survivor from the airborne squad.
Hello,
The one
9S.
who sent the rescue signal.
Huh? Yes. Yes, it was me. You're a member of the 7th Airborne Squad, right?
Yes. And you?
Right. Let me introduce myself. I'm an engineering support of the 5th Airborne Squad. Lily Artemis II. But you can just call me Lily.
So just to recap, you were in that hideout waiting for another squad to arrive for almost 2 years?
And then you met us.
Yes. Thank you so much for saving me. I've been waiting a long time for the next squad to come in. It's been really lonely here.
It's really lucky we were able to find you when we did.
Eve, you're from the Airborne Squad Assault Force, right?
Yes.
Then I can be your engineering support. Of course, I will need proper equipment first.
Equipment? Well, I did want to say something earlier.
What is it?
Actually, there's a city where other survivors, besides me, live.
What? Really?
It's called Zion, humanity's last city. If we go there, there might be people that can help us. I have a safe house with some equipment I bet you would want.
Then let's head there quickly.
Before that, I would like to ask you something. Currently, Zion is holding out under the guidance of Oracle, who is also our spiritual leader. It's complicated. Eve, I imagine completing your mission isn't any easier having lost your comrades. So, please, help me save Zion. If you do, I promise Oracle and I will do everything we can to help you on your mission. It's about joining forces and helping each other, just like we did before. Sound good?
Yes. Thanks to teamwork, I was able to get the Alpha Core.
Maybe we can get more information in the city, Eve. Think about it.
Yes. I suppose there's no reason to say no. However, I want to decide after hearing the story from that person you're calling Oracle.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, I can definitely get behind that idea.
Well, I guess that settles that. All right then, let's head to Zion.
Yes!
Never noticed that some of these costumes kind of got clipped through in cutscenes, but call it a considering that I skipped through a lot of cutscenes or was past that point when the Nier Automata DLC came out. It's no surprise.
Wow! Look at that! It's huge!
It's surprising to see a city in a place like this.
During its prime, over 100,000 people called it home. Obviously, now there are fewer. The place you see below is my safe house. The auxiliary engine's output is weak, so things can get bumpy. Hold on tight.
It's not really quite clear which engine is the one that's kind of short firing, but
Wow! A whole city underneath the wasteland. It's amazing.
Even in the darkest times, it's always safe to bet on human survival instinct.
So, where do we go?
No time for breaks. Typical Eve. Oracle is in the presence chamber. Follow me.
Looks like they built the city deep and high. Are all those walls around the city supposed to protect it from Naytiba attacks?
The walls don't seem to be as reinforced as well as they should be.
Wow, what is this place? I wonder how the colony would react if they knew about this.
Most likely there will be a protocol to rescue everyone. It'll be a big project.
But the only way it'll be possible to contact the colony will be to finish the mission. I hope that day comes soon.
we're just gonna ignore the Christmas tree in the middle of the square.
Adam, why are the streets so empty? Is everyone hiding because of us?
We have a situation here.
A situation?
You'll see when you get to the presence chamber. Eve, here. Come on, we're almost there.
Yeah, I was thinking I was gonna have to insert a coin.
Hey, Rael. It's been a while.
Looks like you brought guests.
Very important guests. Can you open the door?
Go. Oracle is waiting for you.
See you soon, Rael.
place. This is where the memories are kept, right?
You've got a keen eye. That's right. The presence chamber is where memories are stored. The memories of those who couldn't make it back to Mother Sphere. Over here.
Oh. I see we have guests. Welcome.
Let me start the introductions. This is Zion's prophet, Oracle.
I'm Airborne Squad Member Eve.
My name's Lily. Pleased to meet you.
Adam has told me all about you. You defeated an Alpha Natiba. Could you show me anything it might have dropped?
Here.
Oh, it's an Alpha Core. Please, a moment. Your objective is to rid the world of the Elder Natiba, the leader of all other Natibas. Well, then I suppose you're trying to use the Alpha Core as a key to open the way forward to the nest. Is that right?
How did you know that?
Unfortunately, the nest cannot be opened with the Alpha Core alone.
What? No way!
But is there really no other way to reach the nest?
By fusing 4 Alpha Cores together, you create something called a Master Core. Only with the Master Core will you be able to reach the very deepest corner of the nest.
How do you know all this?
Thanks to my personal link to the facility on the surface, I can search anywhere and everywhere on Earth. All I require is the right amount of energy.
That would also mean you'd be able to track down the Alpha Natiba.
That's enough for introductions. Adam, please insert the hypercell.
Eve, here.
Anybody else find it weird that man isn't here?
Hey, Lily, this way.
Oh, it's so dark. I really don't like the dark.
This is the hyperdrive, the source of all of Zion's energy. Eve, the hypercell you brought will bring light to Zion. Here, try putting the hypercell in here.
Is this some kind of graveyard?
No, the people here are in a deep sleep due to energy depletion. Carrying on this way, it can only bring darkness. Eve, please help us.
Said the Elder Natiba.
Thanks Thanks to the hypercell Eve acquired, they're safe. For the time being.
I'm glad I was able to do something of significance.
Do we need more hypercells if the citizens ever want to wake up?
Yes. We need 3 more hypercells if we ever want to fully rebuild Zion. Let's go back to Oracle and you can hear the rest of the story.
Outsiders, thank you for your hard work. Thanks to you, the lives of tens of thousands of people have been extended. And my personal link is also stabilizing.
That's great news! Does that mean we can figure out the location of the Alpha Natiba now?
All the Elder's energy is still being directed at maintaining the cradle.
Who are you?
Ah, this here is Man, a Sentinel commander. He also serves as Oracle's bodyguard.
My skills are still limited, shall we say, so I am not yet able to reach new areas. However, with the power of more hypercells, I'm certain I can track the location of the Alpha Natiba. That's why I'll have to ask you for a little more help. Aldous Lavoir, a place out in the wasteland, a ruin of the past. Can we count on you to retrieve another hypercell from there?
Eve, I'm sure it'll be of help.
Yes. We have no other choice. Adam, Lily, I'll be counting on you.
It won't be easy. Make sure to be well prepared.
I feel better now that we're outside.
Things can get pretty intense in the presence chamber.
Yeah, that scary-looking guy wouldn't stop staring at me.
I know he doesn't look it, but he's friendlier than you'd think. I have to finish the maintenance on the tetrapod before we leave. Abe, can I ask you for a favor? I ordered a propulsion control board from a parts store called Sister's Junk. Can you go pick up the order and meet me back at the safe house? Feel free to look around the city while you do.
Okay.
I'm going to borrow Adam's workshop for a bit. I want to tinker with the drone.
All right, let's all finish what we have to do and meet back at the tetrapod.
I always find it funny that,
You looking for Sister's Junk? Keep going down this road until you see the stairs on the right. Anyways, been a while since I've seen an angel.
I always find it funny that Adam could have objected, and he never does. I absolutely refuse to turn off any of the events. We have to deal with it.
Angel. I can't believe the angel is here.
Are you the owner of the shop?
That's right. At least for now.
Adam sent me to pick up the new propulsion control board he ordered. I'm here. Is it ready?
Uh-huh. It's ready. I even have a spare one, too.
Good to know. Let's see. How much is that going to cost?
Oh, no. You can just take this. I, heard you come to help us. Of course, I'll do what I can to help you as well.
Really? Then I'll accept it. Thank you. In return, is there something else I can maybe help you with?
Huh? Oh, no.
It's just that you look like you had something weighing on your mind.
Did I now? I guess I can't hide anything from you, Angel.
Do you want to give me the full story?
Alright. One day, I was out working in the scrap plains of the wasteland when I ran into some Nitibas. I had to ditch my bike and my trunk during the escape. The bike got caught between hunks of metal. I had to leave it behind, or I wouldn't have made it out alive.
A bike? Can you give me the exact location? I do have to go out to the wasteland. I'll go ahead and find out.
Oh, thank you very much.
Alright. Oh, wrong turn. That didn't take very long. It's occurred to me that while I'm here, try to establish a few fast travel points for convenience sake. That's probably one of the tetrapod I skipped.
Oh, Eve! Come take a look. Come.
A drone?
Stretch your arm out in front of you. Go on.
The drone is different.
Yes, this is no longer the drone you knew. It's an all-new, upgraded Drone 2.0 that can launch long-range projectiles. No, this is more than just an upgrade. It's an evolution! Now try hitting the target. Great! Right on target again! Now, focus!
Perfect.
That's amazing, Lily.
Colony Tech at your service. What do you think?
Damn, kid. Tinkering with my drone?
It'll be very useful for the mission. Thanks, Lily.
Great. Let me know if you ever run out of ammunition.
I brought back what you asked for. Here.
Great work, Eve. How was your walk around the city?
It looked a little sad. So much empty space. Anyway, let's go to the wasteland, Adam.
Well, there are still some issues with the tetrapod steering system. So I'm afraid we're not able to leave just yet.
Then when will you be ready?
Unfortunately, it's going to take longer than a day.
Then I'll go ahead on foot. You can use the drone to guide me.
What? The wasteland is a lot bigger than you think.
I can't just sit here and wait. In fact, I want to see the wasteland with my own eyes.
You're one of a kind, Eve. All right, I'll guide you with the drone.
Eve, please be careful.
Yes, thank you.
The wasteland is that way.
Eve, there's something I didn't tell you. It's about time the drone got an upgrade. Come over here.
Probably a few things I could do, but that's the Nier Automata soundtrack I was looking for.
The lone and level sands stretch far away.
This is the largest land I've ever seen in my life.
And yet danger lurks around every corner. Watch your step. If you trip, you might find yourself caught in the arms of death. All right, I've entered the scanned coordinates of Altus Lavoir. Let's go.
Camp doesn't have power.
Oh? Let's see. It looks like a good amount of the camp's energy is being supplied by nearby areas. I think there's an issue with the supply network.
What can we do about it?
This is gonna be tricky. Outside of Zion, there's a solar tower that supports energy links to nearby facilities. It seems like there might be a problem with the tower. We're going to have to go and check.
All right. Don't think there's any way I can, I gotta go around the long way for now. Makes me wonder how many of these I've skipped by at this point in the game. Okay. Because at this point in time, I don't... Since I got the trophy to get all the camps, I pretty much do not thoroughly explore outside the ones that I happen to need.
Solar tower. It looks like this is it. I see a drone over there. Maybe it can tell us what the problem is.
Hello. I'm Service 001, Standard Service Drone. Requesting administrator assistance. An error occurred in Solar Tower Orca A091078CQ. Reboot sequence status failed. Cover device malfunction. Requesting administrator assistance. The error cannot be resolved with the current service drone functionality. Stopping power supply to nearby facilities. Update, supply camp status, inactive. Administrator confirmation required.
Hang on, I can't figure out what you're trying to say. Are you saying that the solar tower cover is damaged?
I am sorry. Service drone. Language capabilities limited. Cover device requires confirmation from administrator. Resolve error as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'd imagine the equipment you need to do this climb safely by OSHA standards.
System error. Reboot failed.
There must be some kind of issue with the facility. Wait a minute. That Looks like the service drone is stuck in the debris. I think it was trying to request the rescue of that drone.
Thank you, Administrator. Thank you. System maintenance may now resume.
Good. At least the drone is intact.
System is now all clear. Reboot successful.
Did that solve the problem? I'll have to check it out.
Solar tower reboot sequence completed. Power return to facility. Status operational. Many thanks to the administrator. You are the best administrator. Administrator of the month.
Do you even know what the Administrator of the Month means?
Administrator of the month is administrator of the month. Solar tower status normal. All functions available for use. Resuming maintenance tasks.
Right. Now we should be able to use the camp again.
Those things, oh, well, the drones. Do you know how long they've been protecting this tower?
I couldn't say, but I'm sure they'll continue to protect it up until the energy runs out.
Alright, now that's all said and done. Take care of this other thing over here, and then I can, I should be able to, just make a beeline straight for the, You know what I never did? I never collected all of the different or the different what the hell they called in this game. I never collected all the enhancement gears. Something I never. Or not, that bridge exists. I will eventually need to collect every single have to run through here again. Somehow I doubt I'll have time to, because I believe today is the 9th. So I might have some time. So the DLC does drop either drops tomorrow or the day after. Not gonna lie, I kind of hope that the flowers are available again for this, because I did like the little animation of Eve grabbing the can and flipping the jar.
Wow, great moves. Almost as good as mine.
It must be the drone, not you.
Well, I'm gonna guess not, since the for that matter, where do they store the collectibles tab? Or maybe because I haven't started it yet. Who knows?
Keep following the path, and you'll see Altus Labor.
It's actually funny because if you, or not funny, but a bit of a fun fact. I'm probably not gonna do it on camera right now, especially since I don't remember how to do it anymore. But up there, they're actually Naytibas that, there's the lab type Naytibas that normally only spawn after you've gone inside Alt Lavar. Like I said, I don't remember how to actually get up there anymore, so I believe it involves going inside and finding a way up to that bridge, but
I can see the entrance to Altus Lavoir.
Are we going to need a security code?
No.
Halt, outsider.
Who are you?
I'm Royal Guard Quiel. I'm under direct orders from Oracle to protect the ruins. Do you know this is a restricted area?
Wait, but we are here to do a favor for Oracle?
Even so, I can't let anyone in who isn't qualified.
Qualified?
If you manage to defeat me, I'll let you pass.
Well, if that's the case...
just nope, certainly don't got it no more. Something that was brought up on a forum. It certainly doesn't make any sense. Which one was it? Doesn't really make much sense. This is a test of parrying, yet you don't actually use your blade inside Lavar.
Very good. I underestimated your ability to fight on equal footing with the Alpha Naytiba. It was an honor to spar with you.
We can enter now, right?
Yes. Altus Lavoir has been contaminated by Naytibas for a long time. No one has ever made it back alive. However, with you, I have hope.
It's funny to me. It's a thought that came across my mind. Usually when you put bosses like this, it's to test your skills before something even tougher. Which is a fair assessment of the placement of Quiel and her sister at Altus Lavoir. The only... but it is something that was pointed out that there's a test of your ability to parry, and yet you don't use your blade at all in this segment after me. Which, like I said, very fair assessment. Something I never really thought about until I started reading up on the forums. I tell you, the way to take pictures for this game, I could like have Eve make her own scrapbook.
The blade stopped working all of a sudden.
Huh. The drone scan isn't working either. Hold on. This is bad. There's an unusual electromagnetic security field disrupting the system.
There should be Naytibas around here.
Ah, equipping the drone is still possible. Same goes for shooting at range. I guess we should thank Lily for that.
That's more than enough. Entering now.
Just because I thought it'd be entertaining. Aim the camera a little bit more. Yep. That could fit for like some sort of spelunker vlogging vibe.
From the outside, the ruins looked old. But inside, it looks so modern. Something about this feels off to me. The time period doesn't seem to line up at all.
I feel the same.
On the floor. Step back. There's a rope in front of you.
It should go without saying that that's something odd. But
That's one way to greet people.
I mean, I don't know. Most folks say the most of the so-called twist.
This place,
It's filled with capsules.
was it a research facility?
The twist where it turns out that Eve, being androids, well, the twist at the end was supposed to be predictable, but even then I thought the story was pretty alright. But that could just be the fact that I'm biased. and that in the grand scheme of things, I'm not that sophisticated when it comes to like stories and whatnot.
It's an 18.
Some point down the road, there was supposed to be one just waiting around a door. Or was that supposed to be in the next Lavar? Yeah, no, there's really no way to get that shot the way I want. Because I'd love to get an angle where I'm just walking down and then the monster just appears out from the side and the picture is from the other side and all you just see is it's kind of like a horror movie scene where the character just gets caught off guard and it's just doesn't react and screams. I did a couple of screenshots of that not too long ago when
It's open. Let's head to the gates.
Nope, okay.
Not here.
All things considered, you would think they're lying in ambush, they just pounce on Eve instead of in front or below. Triangle, circle, X, square. Triangle, circle, X, square. Triangle, circle, X, square.
Great. Let's move to the next area.
It's gonna be when I finally let my guard
Detecting a fusion
down.
cell in that generator. Let's get it out of there.
It's when I finally let my guard down that the problem will become that I get surprised.
The door on the other side's open.
Why do I also feel kind of peckish?
The laser is on. Let's go down.
Seriously. Maybe I'd find, maybe if there was, I wonder if there's a flinchless target module. Might make it easier to use that. I'm just glad it's not like Resident Evil 5 where you touch that thing and it instantly kills you.
Whoa! The test subjects are alive!
Bad idea.
Great. Success.
This is some shit you would do in Resident Evil to try to save some ammo. Anyway. Kind of feels like it's in hindsight, this does feel like the Kratos facility in a way.
Do you think humans use this facility to study Naytibas? Or...
Yes, they might have done, Lily. After all, knowing your enemy is often the first step towards defeating them. But this place seems more like a manufacturing facility to me.
Well, as a wise man once said, he who knows himself and knows his enemy need not fear the consequences of 1,000 battles. I don't remember the rest of the quote, but I believe the next line is, he who knows himself but not his enemy will suffer a defeat for every victory. Or something like that.
All the lights are red. I have a bad feeling. Damn, we're stuck. Passed through the lasers without a single scratch.
I suppose these are the clues that if you read into it, that might suggest that we aren't as human as we were led to believe. It's always funny to me how busted the standard pistol, well, the standard slugs were for these environments. But then again, it makes sense because if you didn't really upgrade any of your other tools,
The elevator should work now.
you would be in trouble if your standard weapon wasn't valuable enough. And it's not like your standard weapon is actually, the standard slugs are actually decent against enemies outside the outside of these labs, so you wouldn't immediately feel that incentivized to upgrade the drone. But then again, you find that some of the other upgrades were just as busted. The rockets were nice, the fucking shotgun is amazing. The laser I like to use, I just wish I didn't get staggered so easily out of it. And then, of course, the rail cannon upgrade that Lily attaches to this thing. Makes me wonder if I looked up, would I have been able to see him?
Contamination is advancing here. There's a security code. It will definitely come in handy. We're almost there.
The path is blocked.
I'll look for a different route. We can take a detour through the vent. Try entering the code. It worked. Come on, let's get out of here.
Well, at least it ain't like Resident Evil where the fan sucks you towards it. I tell you, that whole segment, if could have been I know that Heisenberg wasn't probably expecting not to have to fight anything that shoots, but damn, like, put a lot of obvious weaknesses that I feel like a lycanthrope could probably bust through as well if they hit hard enough. Yay, this is where they first start to introduce the oh shit. Imagine if stratagem inputs were that randomized. Jesus Christ. There we go.
A supply camp is here as well. Let's take a breath anyway.
I'll go on a limb and guess that Lily created these, or these are standard projectile weapons that are used by colony forces.
The Naytibas here. They look almost human. These Naytibas are definitely different from the ones on the surface. A lot of them aren't even on our list of Naytibas. Elder, you're keeping something from us. What is it?
Be careful. It grew by consuming the hyper.
Being extremely sloppy with this fight.
Look, it's a hyperdrive.
I'm gonna quickly use the bathroom while this cuts in place.
The hypercell's preservation status is good.
Great. Be careful with it now. You should head back. I'll have the pod waiting for you once you go outside.
Wait. There's a legacy here.
A legacy? What's that?
It's a device with records left by the airborne squad before me. They leave important information for the next airborne squad.
I see. But why would an airborne squad come all the way here?
Maybe they knew something about the Alpha or the Elder.
I'll check the legacy.
Day 8 after the second dive. Third record. Legacy account Raven. Remaining survivors Ripley and Alice. Alice is in a bad condition. Death is very likely at this rate. We discovered this laboratory 4.47 kilometers from the drop-off point. It seems to be a facility that studied Naytibas, but it's hard to obtain accurate information due to severe contamination. However, I discovered an astonishing fact while searching through the data. Before the war we call the Final War, there was another war. It was a war fought between humanity and the androids humanity had themselves created, the so-called Andro-Eidos. Humans lost the war against their own creation. The few humans who did survive hid in underground facilities, but the hunt was far from over. However, an unexpected factor turned the tide of the war. With mankind at the verge of extinction, Naytibas, powerful creatures from an unknown origin, appeared out of nowhere. The war with the Naytibas brought about the destruction of the androids. And so, during this time, mankind was able to make its escape to the colony. From now on, I plan to investigate the origin of Naytibas. Hopefully, at the origin point, I should find the Elder Naytiba. To anyone who may be watching, may Mother Spear's blessings be with you.
I didn't think a record like this existed.
And there was another big war before the Final War. I never learned about anything like that at the colony.
What do you think, Adam?
The history of mankind is riddled with conflict. It's hardly a surprise to hear about wars before the Final War.
Even so, it's strange that this wasn't passed down. I'll retrieve the legacy, and go back.
Wait a moment, Eve. I can pick you up with a tetrapod.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
You did great, Eve. Shall we go back to Zion? Let's get on board.
It has been brought to my attention for this game that, what the hell was it? It's on the tip of my tongue. Nah, what the hell. If I don't remember, it wasn't important. That or I'm losing my mind due to my old age.
As expected. My eyes did not deceive me. Excellent work, Adam. I'll leave this one to you as well.
Let's go to the hyperdrive.
Secondary drive energy injection. Initiating activation.
Whoa! It looks brighter now.
Yes. What we're doing is really worth it.
Once again, thank you.
Now it's your turn.
Wait. He will give you an answer.
There's a sewage treatment facility and a train graveyard in the old city center. I am detecting the frequencies of an Alpha Naytiba coming from Matrix 11.
Matrix 11.
I will forward the map data to the tetrapod. It will guide you as you attempt to travel to the Alpha Naytiba's location.
Thanks for helping us. It means a lot.
None of this can compare to all that you have done for Zion, I assure you. I wish you luck.
Alright. Time to truck through Matrix 11.
The town seems different.
I see more people, more signs.
I told you, what we've accomplished has been well worth it. I don't think we'll be catching any more sideways glances.
That's great to hear. To be honest, I was getting a bit anxious.
I'm heading over to the tetrapod. Why don't you take some time to enjoy the new scenery?
I wish I could.
Eve, you're here. Look over here.
What's this?
This here is an alpha signal meter. This device uses the subtle resonance from the alpha core to pinpoint its location. It can't reach a super long distance, but you'll find it useful once you head over to the location Orkul told you about.
Wow, good work. You're gonna put me out of a job.
I thought you were already out of a job.
You little brat.
Thank you for helping me out all the time, Lily.
And just one more. Can you turn around for me? Here. Done.
What have you done, Lily?
I customized the power distribution of the body cell. Doesn't your body feel lighter?
Something does feel different.
If you try jumping, I bet you'll notice the difference.
Oh, you did get double jump fairly early in the story.
So, you ready to go? Matrix 11 is an underground facility. The search perimeter is extensive, so make sure you're prepared.
All preparations are complete.
Finally! Looks like the time has come to test out the alpha signal meter.
Yes, and if it functions as intended, things should be a lot easier. Alright, let me take you to Matrix 11.
Now, how long have I been going for? About 2 hours. It took me 2 hours to get to this point. Ideally, I'd like to end the stream around 4 and maybe take a nap or so and try to fortify myself for the night to come. But we'll see what happens. Matrix 11 is, well, it's not that extensive in the grand scheme of things. Only difficult part is would be, I mean, the enemies are a breeze, and there's like what, 3 boss fights. There is the demo crawler. I don't remember, but there was the crawler. Then there was the dude with the giant two-handed hammer, and then there was Taki.
building is old. Most things don't even work.
An underground facility? Is it some kind of bunker?
It became one, yeah, but it was a subway station first. The subway moves people around the city using a web-like system. Or, well, it used to do that. All right then, let's go get us an Alpha Core.
The thing that I most
Lily, did you locate the point?
One moment, please. I'm rebuilding the map data.
I'll go inside first.
that I found alluring about Eve's character.
Watch out! This place is old. Structural integrity might be compromised.
Apart from her design at first, was that at least during the trailer phase before this game came out, was that she seemed like she was, you know, I mean, it was obvious she was an android come back to Earth to
Isn't that a nice surprise?
should come back to Earth and in order to reclaim it for those she had or those that came before her couldn't wasn't able to accomplish. But it's like she had been so detached from Earth, she really didn't know what was going on. Times have gone by, changed.
Why don't we keep that door open? We don't know what might happen.
And there's a sort of, what's the word I would use?
Looks like they used to work here. Let's take a look. Hold on. I heard something. Behind you! It's using a dead body as its host.
Oh shit. Missed that last one.
I've never seen an Atiba use a corpse as its host.
We'll probably encounter more of them soon enough.
I hope not.
Which at the time was intriguing. There's a certain... I think it came from playing all, my years of playing Souls games, but...
How about you go up and take a look around?
I've always appreciated how these post-apocalyptic games are able to show off a sort of...
Picking up a supply signal. It's an ambush!
Alright. They're able to show off the way a setting has fallen into disarray over time. And games like Horizon Zero Dawn, just the way the world looks
Here?
after nature.
Oil drums rolling around here again.
Has reclaimed what man has built. It excites the imagination as to what everything looked like before it all fell apart, and
That was so gross. Or I guess grosser than usual.
Looked like they slowly took over the train.
And what makes it even more, or maybe what I find enjoyable in these single-player games, especially when the character that you're playing as is also seeing the world for the first time.
This place looks safe. Let's rest for a bit.
I would have liked, since I got into anime after, it's always been something that I like to think about. It's just, while we see a lot of I mean, yeah, we see the eyes of the how the story, or how the
A close one. Too focused on treasure.
No, I'm supposed to go this way. We see little tidbits of the world in the story, but I would just like to see little spin-offs where the characters are enjoying or just experiencing the world. Especially, which is something I really liked in, what's that one anime? That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Because, yeah, the action is there, and the character development is amazing. Well, I think it is anyway. But the most enjoyable parts of it for me were just watching how the main character shaped the world around him. It would be nice, especially since there's something for this game in the sequel, maybe.
Let's store the code. Careful not to lose it.
Especially since Eve is... Since a part of Eve's character is that she isn't, you could argue she's lived a sheltered life in the colony, or she's lived a life where devoted more for preparation of her mission than really allows her to experience the world, so to speak. So I'd love to see her get to
assess the situation before
get this get to, or rather, even if we don't get to experience it ourselves in the gameplay, it'd be nice to see her character. Oh shit. Show signs.
That was tougher than expected. Are you alright?
This is nothing. Let's open the box.
That she's picked up more of an appreciation of, say, cultures or just what the hell? What did I fuck up? So that's an A, and that's an R. Oh, that's the upside down Q in the sequel.
It's a fusion cell. There was a fusion drive upstairs. Shall we go?
I mean, there were just things like, I'd love, like, it was brought up many times, at least that shows two musical instruments, the piano and the guitar. I'd love to see Eve maybe perhaps develop an appreciation for music, or something to that effect.
I can finally see the light. I can also see some tough-looking Naytibas.
Leave it to me.
Because a part of the story is, after all, Eve's growth away from being just a one-dimension, well, let's say two-dimensional android that was just sent on a mission. Or at least if you choose the so-called good ending, anyway, you get to see that Eve is character develop. Although you could argue in the bad ending, Eve's character still develops a bit, but it's going to create more problems for her now that she's not just a run-of-the-mill devotee of Mother Sphere. Yeah, I really want a sequel for this. Game. I'd like a sequel that I'm not certain what I want from the sequel yet. It would be cool if there's two storylines in the sequel based on
Map data restoration complete.
That's great. But the road ended.
The course signal is leading to the road up there.
Then let's find a way up.
Wait, you're really going there?
Well, maybe one story is fine, just to confirm which ending of this game will be canon. But that said, it would be cool to have different branching storylines based on which ending are the three endings for this game. Or even if they change the dialogue but keep the story the same, it could make sense in a way.
Are you sure about this? One wrong step and it's over.
I'm fine.
Eve, whatever you do, don't look down. Aw, come on.
Gives me a similar vibe to how the in one of the original Tomb Raider, or not the original, but one of the Tomb Raider games that was on the PS3, the characters will actually complain about the sort of motion sickness that they're getting just watching Lara Croft doing her her acrobatics thing. And am I supposed to?
I have a bad feeling about this.
There's no other way. Stay close to me.
Oh! Are you all right?
Oh shit.
Let's go. It's collapsing. This way. Damn it. Run!
Glad I caught that.
That's enough excitement for one day.
That was close. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. For me? I could get used to this. Head towards that door.
It's a supply camp.
Let's take a break this time.
How far are you from the Alpha Core?
Hey, don't push me while I'm operating.
I know you're taking a break. Are you sure this is the right way? Maybe I should be in charge of navigation.
How about you do your job, and I'll do mine?
All right, stop it, both of you. Let's go.
It's the train graveyard. Another tremor.
Let's go.
Wait, slow down.
Okay. I don't remember what was in here.
falling apart. Let's get out of here. Hey, look outside for a moment.
It's desolate.
I miss the days when Zion was crowded.
Honestly, this could have been a concept art photo. It's a shame my phone wallpaper can only be a certain size.
Lucky us. I spy some fireworks. No such thing as a free lunch.
I think it kind of sucks that there's really no way to break him out of that reanimating animation. Was this ammo? No, it wasn't.
There's a road up here. And a camp up ahead. Let's stop. I want to take off my headset.
All right.
Hey, wait. Did you hear that sound up there?
Yes, I heard it. Get ready.
Is it hiding?
Damn.
Fantastic finish. A train on top of the left. This doesn't look easy either.
Let's go up and take a look.
I think that lift was probably used to clean the train cars. How about we use the control panel to go across? The exit's on that side. I'm detecting a core signal coming from below. I'm thinking we're gonna need to cut through the sewer system.
Another sewer. I'd like to avoid getting wet.
This transportation network was built on top of the sewer system. If you don't like it, we can always find another way. What was that sound?
That noise, it isn't normal. Why is that sound coming from the airborne squad channel?
Naytiba shouldn't be able to hack communication lines.
Huh? That sound and the negative pattern from the Alpha Core match.
What the hell? What exactly is happening down there?
We'll have to find out ourselves. Let's hurry.
That sound. It might be a survivor from the airborne squad.
All right, Lily. I'll hurry.
Lily, I need this communication line.
Oh, meanie.
What? You were the one that interrupted.
Stop. We've got to focus.
Okay.
This area.
Wow. This place looks complicated. We're going to have to take that elevator up. That's how we reach the exit. We can go left, or down that ladder. Should we take a look at that path first?
I guess the code is somewhere down below.
We'll have to get this moving to go upstairs.
I'll look for the fusion cell.
Found it. Now let's go downstairs.
There's water flowing.
A floodgate in the sewers.
We just need to find a way to open this door.
I do like that move.
Found it, the floodgate controller.
Reminds me of some of those Bioshock puzzles.
Sounds like water.
It's that path.
Let's go back. Well, it's flooded. I expected as much. Can you get to where the hazard lights are flashing?
More swimming. It's like we're just going around in circles.
Don't worry. I'm keeping track of our steps. Always glad to see this. That spooked me.
I was focused on the box. That was bad of me.
It wasn't that bad.
Kind of makes you wish you can destroy the bodies.
I can feel warmth from this place.
There's evidence that survivors were once here. Just as I thought, groups of survivors were set up here. From the looks of it, this place has been abandoned for a long time.
Then, why do I feel warm?
Well, let's take a look around. A doll without an owner.
It's old, but it smells nice.
What a curious thing to say. This is...
It's a place to honor the dead. They're still waiting for the salvation Mother Sphere promised them.
Damn.
I want to send the memories left here to Mother Sphere. That's where they belong.
I'll help.
Me too, me too.
Thank you, both of you.
Escaped. That's just another shit.
It's like a
That tree, what now? What do you think? Secured a way out. Getting worse and worse.
It means we're getting closer to us.
Kinda mad I wasted a laser shot on that.
Eve, over there. It looks like this old generator still works. This is how we operate the lift. I hate things like this.
Why?
You've never seen movies? This is a classic trope.
I guess that answers my question.
Let's try using the lift again.
I usually don't have the ammo or rather I didn't have the reaction time or something to see if I could actually get by that without the corpses reanimating, but I guess one has to always get up.
That's a little too quiet.
So, about that noise we heard on the Airborne Squad channel.
Yes?
I analysed the pattern, and the noise translates to... kill me.
Well, we'll find out more once we get to the source of the contamination. I wonder what it means.
Over there.
Kind of gives you like a slum boss kind of vibe.
That was close. I was a tough opponent. Eve, you okay?
Yes, let's continue.
The lift route without an actual lift.
What?
Oh, nothing. It just has bad news written all over it. Damn, it's been flooded with water.
Again? Let's try scanning.
There are 3 gates, and a bunch of other things. How come you don't like swimming?
I don't really know. I guess it just makes me think back to when I was born. Aren't the waters here on
That isn't great for our bodies. All of cleaning this drum to snake.
Got it. Now let's go.
Already? How about we look around a little more? Just a little.
I mean, what's the point?
For this kind of work, a thorough search is the bare minimum.
Much as I would like to. Oh, I don't need any of the materials right now. Listen, I'd like to make a few preparations.
It was a waste of time.
A waste? Can't say it was entirely useless, though.
I don't care about that. I just want a bath.
I'd like to head to the Great Desert and also unlock that tower and call it a stream, just because that way I can freely explore both the Great Desert and the
What?
Jesus.
Are you alright?
No.
Look up! Stop!
Man, I was expecting a cutscene, otherwise I would have taken a photo mode shot. Not a cutscene, a QuickTime event.
Wow, gotta love a challenge.
This place, the air's different.
I feel it too. I'm getting nervous. How about we take a breather?
We're very close to the Alpha signal. It looks like the Alpha Natiba is just up these stairs.
Eve, look at this.
This is a second Airborne Squad legacy.
Let's check it out. Maybe we'll be able to finally solve the mystery of that last legacy.
Wait, hold on a minute. Playing it here could provoke the other Natibas. Don't worry. We'll still have time to check the legacy after retrieving the Alpha Core.
Yes. For now, we should focus on fighting the Alpha Natiba. I'll hold on to it. Let's go. What is this place?
This is an ancient water purification system.
This is the source of the contamination.
Yes, we're finally here. Look, there's something hanging in the air. Looks like a human. I think they're alive. What should we do?
We have to save them from the contamination.
What's that noise? No way.
Taki. How are you here?
The Alpha signal is spiking!
That's an Alpha Natiba!
No. There's no way. That's impossible.
Damn, I am missing every single barrack. I think it's obvious that I banked a lot on my skills, or my burst and beta skills. Later, throughout these many playthroughs.
It's collapsing! Careful! No!
call it lucky that the blade didn't impale us on impact. Not holding back now. Nope, not that one. That one.
It's over.
Yes.
Eve. The subjugation is being lifted.
Morbid as it is, the photo opportunity is.
For this moment.
Now, you can rest.
Yes. My Eve. Thanks for freeing me. I have a favor to ask of you. My memories. Mother, Sphere. Can you send them to her? Will the memory stick be destroyed? Because it's already contaminated.
No, it won't be.
In that case, I'll be floating among the stars to space.
Taki! I promise, Taki. May your memories live on. Forever.
An airborne squad member who themselves became an Alpha Natiba. Is this the work of the Elder? Could I take a look at her memory stick?
Here.
It feels different from the Elder Natiba. I can dimly make out the image of a Netiba bearing black wings.
Black wings. It's the one that attacked Taki and me. It has to be. But why?
I can feel the hatred, but I cannot feel the source.
Why? Why does it hate us?
It's not unusual for Netibas to find themselves at odds with humans. But this...
Can you locate it?
It is not yet within the scope of my personal link. The same goes for the other Alpha Netiba.
All right then. We'll need another hypercell.
Where should we go this time?
This time, the hypercell is at the easternmost reaches of the desert, Abyss Lavoir. This one won't be easy either.
Let's hurry.
Yes.
Alright. We're almost there. I'm just gonna go and deal with the demo crawler and...
As you know from first-hand experience, it is not an easy fight.
I'm aware of that. But I promise, I will find it. And I will make it pay.
That's the kind of mistake you can't make twice.
What? What did you say?
Nothing. Let's just prepare ourselves to go to Lavoir. Come to the safe house when you're ready to leave.
Eve, I've been waiting for you.
Do you have good news?
I do. Well, I finished customizing the Taki device. So... you can now use Taki's weapon and skills.
Really? I didn't think that kind of thing would be possible. That's amazing, Lily. I'm sure Taki would have been happy to see this. Good work.
Eve, Lily. I just realized we forgot about the legacy we retrieved at the Matrix.
That's right. We left it in the tetrapod.
I'll go and get it.
Great. Let's check it out.
I'm worried about what this one is going to be about.
Day 52, after the second dive. 5th record. Legacy account Raven. I am the lone survivor. The truth always lets me down. I have gathered a good amount of information from the lab's records and the memories of Legion soldiers. We've always followed the instructions of Mother Sphere to the letter. She was our guiding light, our salvation, our God. However, in truth, Mother Sphere was a powerful artificial intelligence created by mankind. In the distant past, there was an engineer named Raphael Marx. He was her creator. Mother Sphere brought great prosperity to mankind, but she seemed to have changed her mind upon the creation of Andro Eidos, her self-made counterpart. After seeing the limits of humanity and the potential of Andro Eidos, she decided there was no room to spare for mankind. Our God is not the God of humans. Then why? Why do we worship Mother Sphere? I don't know anymore. The more I learn, the more questions I'm left with. Everything puzzles me.
Mother Sphere. A being that was created.
With our own hands.
But why would she want to destroy us?
This information is full of errors. It's just not credible.
Usually, things only exist because people make them. Like us.
How dare you? That's blasphemy! Sacrilege!
Right. Sorry. But the truth doesn't need to be kind, only true. The grace of Mother Sphere is a fiction. At least for the humans left here. Maybe you too will come to feel this way.
What?
Lily, Adam. This isn't the whole story. We don't even know if this is true.
Ah, yes. You're right.
We need more information. Adam, please take me to Abyss Levois.
Are you ready to leave?
All preparations are complete.
I like how the Nier Automata soundtrack is already kicked in.
Ah, damn it. Looks like the engine was damaged from all the sand. We'll have to walk from here. Are you okay with that, Eve?
No problem. Please support me with the drone.
All right. You can trust me.
I'm here too. Don't you worry.
Even seasoned scavengers get lost in the Great Desert. But we have a map now, so that isn't going to happen to us.
Never understand why we flew so far. It feels like we flew so far when the entrance is right there. But, anyway.
There are definitely issues with this camp as well.
Seems as though there's a problem with the power supply. The trouble is that the solar tower is in the middle of that giant sandstorm. Eve, let's look for the sentinels around here. Maybe some of them will cooperate.
Okay. around us, it's just sand and heat. It looks like civilization just turned into dust.
Not all of it. That's why scavengers like me exist.
Looking for screws in the desert.
Well, it's a very common thing on Earth.
Alright, we're almost done with this session. Feeling tired. That's what happens when you work nights and you can't sleep through the day. Do yourself a favor, kids. If you ever do a night shift job, get you one that has the night differential. Make it a little more worth it.
Angel.
Are you okay? Something needs to be done. The damage is severe.
Never mind. That's not important. I actually have a favor to ask of you.
Tell me more.
The captain thought the Great Desert Sandstorms were an anomaly, enough to warrant an investigation from our soldiers. Our Wasteland Storm Squad was assigned the mission. From searching the remains of the colony and looking through the archives and the ruins, we found out that it was a malfunction in the terraforming system that left the area barren and covered with sand. There's a tower to the south, but the sandstorm is blocking the view from here. We used the service drones to restart the solar tower, to restart the flow of energy through the system.
Hey, let's get to healing first.
It's all right. We got 4 service drones and made our way to the control tower. It was foolish of me not to expect some crazy Nitiba to be there. It means that many of those under me were killed, and I barely escaped with my life. Angel, maybe you. The drones we collected before were probably dumped somewhere near the tower. Activate all the drones, and get the tower up and running again. If you succeed, it will be a great kindness. My companions will finally be able to rest in peace.
All right. I'll take care of it. You focus on your injuries.
Thank you.
Yep, all the drones are in the city, so I don't really gotta mess with anything here. I think the sort of cargo transporting technology is cool. God, it's gonna suck when I have to finish picking this all up.
The service drone. Looks like the body's still intact. He said there are 4. I hope the rest are still okay.
Service drone activated. Detecting nearby facility in need of maintenance. Now beginning operation.
This sentinel. Yeah. Looks like one of Mew's. May your memories live on. Forever.
Service drone activated. Facility confirmed. Leaving now.
Why was setting that up such a pain in the ass?
Service drone initializing. Complete. Service link created. Nearby facilities now operational.
Activate. Commence. 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 Facility requiring maintenance detected. Leaving now. Leaving now.
Okay.
Horrible monster. This is revenge for the Sentinels. All right then. Let's get back to fixing this tower.
Thankfully, no excessively high scaling this time.
All systems clear. Solar tower status normal. Reboot successful.
Great. This is it. Energy is once again being supplied to the camps. They should work again as intended. The mission has been accomplished, Mew. Hey, Mew? Maybe he went to go and be with them. His old partners. With the storm gone, Mew's last path must have been a peaceful one. May your memories live on. Forever.
Okay, now that's all said and done. Thing to do now is simply find a camp. Actually, there might be a camp near the entrance of this place. Might as well run over there and get that one too.
Those who break the rules of Zion are exiled to the desert. Most of them being murderers.
Those who are exiled probably resent the people still in Zion.
Yes, there were a number of attacks targeting the Sentinels. So stay vigilant in the desert. Do not let your guard down.
I find it hard to believe they would let a murderer walk free by sending him to the desert. Alright, I assume everything will be back at Zion when it kicks off, so if the DLC doesn't come out today, or tomorrow, or should I say tonight, then probably next stream will be a lot of side quests. I'll try to keep it interesting, but well, there really isn't anything interesting. I've showed off a bunch of it already. Big boss fights, that sort of thing, but we'll see what happens. I should have taken a screenshot of that. Alright. I don't even know where else to go. I don't have a rest point anywhere. Well, Twitch, I think I'm gonna cut it here and upload everything to YouTube, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Either I'll be playing the DLC tomorrow, or I'll be preparing more side stuff just to clean up the map, so I'm not stumbling around looking for the quest marker for the DLC when it drops. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, tell your friends. It's been Alloway signing off.